Hi everyone, my name is Ambica and today I'm going to be talking about a journey that I will be embarking on the next few days. So what is this journey we'll be embarking on in the next few days? It is a journey of digital minimalism. Wait, so what is digital minimalism? Before I get into this, I will be talking to you about minimalism. Then I will be talking to you about digital minimalism. I will also talk to you about why the need for digital minimalism. Then I will be sharing my personal journey with digital world, and then I will be reciting a poem on minimalism that I have written. So let's begin. So what is minimalism? In simple words, the idea of minimalism is less is more. The idea of not wanting more continuously. If you look outside today, there's so much that the world has to offer, and there can possibly be no end to greed. Greed and want are different from needs. In Marie Kondo's words, I would say minimalism essentially is what sparks joy, what serves you best, instead of wanting everything just for the sake of it. So this is definitely a complex idea, and there are people who know a lot more about this. This is something that I'm just getting into, but I will leave the links to the books, some of the good books, as well as a really good documentary that I watched on minimalism itself on Netflix. So what is digital minimalism? Essentially, there is a lot of intertwining between the real outside world of the digital world as well. So the way that we live, we use a lot of things which would probably lie in that digital realm. The idea of minimalism transcends to the digital world as well, which is less is more, which is trying to use technology in a way that it serves us rather than we being slaves to it. So that really, simply said, is the idea of digital minimalism. So why is digital minimalism even important? Why am I even talking to you about it? And why am I even wanting to go on this journey of digital minimalism? So let me just start by stating some of the stats. These numbers shocked me. I don't know how they're going to feel to you, but definitely shocked me. So the first is 2.7 billion people across the world are using smartphones. And we all know, let's be honest here, we all know how we tend to use our phones, smartphones, how we almost treat them like things that have been attached to our palm, or maybe even our third hand. The second shocking or staggering number here is that 21% millennials actually open and close an app 50 times in a day. The third one being 2.17, which is 2 hours and 17 minutes on an average is spent by people on their smartphones. What also comes across through research is that depressive tendencies, the tendencies to feel jealous, the tendencies to feel sad, the tendencies to compare, is directly correlational to the usage of smartphones. Hence, there is definitely a need to take a step back, realize how we are using technology, how we are actually using the digital things and the gadgets that we have today to serve our purpose. Is it something that we are using to serve our purpose? Or is it something that we have become enslaved to? And that presents us with the need of digital minimalism. Or at least that's the reason why I honestly want to go and embark on this journey of digital minimalism. So story time for you guys, and I'm going to talk about my history with smartphones. So I started using smartphones only as a teenager. Prior to that, I have seen a world which was absolutely devoid, I would say beautifully devoid of smartphones. And so I have experienced the transition from being a world where we had no smartphones to the world adapting to a world of smartphones, and how quickly it adapted itself and how quickly I adapted myself, frankly. I feel like for myself, I want to go back a little in terms of how I felt, how I thought. I feel like today when we are having a conversation, we are not fully in that conversation. We're not completely immersed in that conversation. We tend to, even if we have silenced our phone, we keep it on the side of the table that we're sitting in. So it's always on the side of our hand. We also opening the apps like WhatsApp, even if we know there's no message that has been sent, even if the notification is off and we probably don't even know if there's a message that has come in, we're switching on and off. We are opening and closing, and we're just scrolling mindlessly through Instagram. And I speak for myself. This is experience that I share with you, first-hand experience of mine. And that is why I want to embark on this journey. And I want to feel a little bit like my old self. I want to feel like how I felt when I was a teenager, or before that, when I did not have a smartphone at all, where there were no apps like WhatsApp and Instagram, where I completely immersed myself in a conversation or a movie and absolutely did not care what was going on in the digital world, at least for that short duration of time. So that is really the intention with which I want to go and embark on this journey of digital minimalism. Now, coming to the first step that I will be taking towards the journey of digital minimalism. So the first step that I want to take is get rid of the apps that serve no purpose on my smartphone, but they've just been lying there. This is a small step. This is really not a huge step, and I think a lot of you can take the step as well. If this is a journey that you would like to embark on with me, you're absolutely free to do so. You can also tweet me, and I'll leave my Twitter handle below. You can tweet me and you can tell me that you're embarking on this journey with me, and I would absolutely enjoy that. So yeah, I am going to be deleting as a first step any of the apps that I feel serve no purpose or I don't use. I'm probably even going to use an 80-20 rule, where I'm going to see which are the apps that I use 80% of the time and the ones that I absolutely use like 20% of the times. I don't think they really need that space on my phone. They're just cluttering it. So that's going to be the first step. I will be talking about the other steps during my next few videos in this series of digital minimalism. And I will be talking about those steps. And I'll also be talking about how I felt with taking just this first step. Now, I'm going to be reading out a poem to you which I wrote about minimalism. This is a heartfelt poem. This is about how less is more, really. You know, we exist in a world where more doesn't seem to be enough ever, and why minimalism could be the key. I am not someone who's going to be like, hey, just, do this, blindly follow it. But if it suits you, definitely look into it. I will highly recommend it. It is something that is struck a chord with me. I feel like I'm going to quite enjoy it, but it's going to be a journey of self-discovery for me as well. I'm also going to find out about myself, how hard this whole concept is for me, but let's do it together. So here goes the poem. The more I fill it with, the deeper it gets. The bigger sofa, the bigger car, the caviar to sip with my champagne while I sit at the bar. 2 shoes to go with the same dress, the larger bag just to impress. More is less, the want perpetually on the rise. And then I wonder, to my surprise, why am I not happy? I have been feeling the hollow of greed, yet unable to succeed to be happy. So here's me leaving you with this note. Less is more. At least that's the journey that I'm going to be embarking on, and I'll see how successful I am. This is really a journey of self-discovery. By no means I'm trying to prove myself to be a guru of something here, but this is me sharing candidly with you what I feel could possibly be something that changes me as a person, also helps me streamline the processes in my life. I look forward to hearing from you, and yeah, if you want to get involved in this journey with me, if you want to partake in this journey with me, tweet me, and I will be coming back with another video for you very soon. Till then, take care, be safe, bye.